Hiya. I wanted to make a video about something that I think a lot of people don't really take that seriously, and I think a lot of people kind of laugh and joke about it, but I wanted to talk about sleep as a coping mechanism. If you know me well through, YouTube, Twitter, things like that, you will know that I sleep a lot, and I have to have an afternoon snooze, and I'm normally in bed fairly early. I wake up quite late. Oh, sorry, my dog's come to say hello. Now, this is actually because I go through periods of quite extreme insomnia, and when I went through the worst period of insomnia that I've ever been through, I was getting to sleep at 5:45 every morning. No matter what time I went to bed, no matter what time I did, no matter what I took, it'd be 5:45 every morning. And then my partner, who was living with me at the time, his alarm for work would go off at 6, and those 15 minutes was the only sleep I was getting, and that went on for months and months, and I struggled so badly to cope with that. And when I would fall asleep in the afternoon, everyone would say to me, "Oh, you're making it worse. You're not going to sleep tonight now because you've had an hour's snooze in the afternoon or something." And it was actually my GP who told me that the best thing to do is to sleep when your body tells you need sleep. If your body says it needs sleep at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, sleep. Because staying awake in order to sleep better at night doesn't work. It does not work. Obviously, if you slept from 8 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock in the evening, then yes, you're not going to sleep at night. But grabbing an hour's snooze when your body says you need it is the best thing to do. It's important. Your body's very good at telling you what you need. So that's what I started doing, and so instead of trying to fight the sleep in the day in order to sleep better at night, I started sleeping when my body wanted me to sleep. And I fell into quite a routine, and this routine is kind of stuck with me, and it is that I tend to go to bed about 11. Sometimes I'll take my laptop to bed with me and fiddle around with it until 12, but I'm normally asleep by then. Then I wake up at 8 o'clock every morning to feed my cats, and then I take my medication, and then I go back to sleep, unless I have to be up for something, which with the boring life I lead isn't very often. So I kind of naturally tend to wake up about 10. Then late afternoon I have an afternoon snooze. And again, a lot of people take the mick out of me for it, especially my friends. They find it very amusing. But I need that sleep. My body needs it. And also, I think with me, there's this huge fear that if I stray from this routine, that I will fall back into insomnia. So I almost need to stick to this routine because it's safe and it works for me. And the fear of falling back into insomnia is so big that I need to stick to this routine to ensure it doesn't happen. So I tend to have a, hour, possibly hour and a half snooze in the afternoon, and then again I'm in bed by about 11 each evening. And that's what I tend to stick to. But when I am going through quite a bad depression, my sleep levels tend to increase a lot. And this is normally a, drug-induced sleep. I will take extra medication, which I'm not recommending, by the way. But I will normally force myself to sleep the day away, purely because when I'm asleep I'm safe. I'm safe from myself, and I'm relatively safe from my mind and my thoughts. And I guess I kind of have this hope that when I wake up I'll feel better, which isn't normally the case. So I kind of use it as like a way to escape and a way to feel safe. And yesterday and the day before, during that whole period of time, I actually was only awake for 6 hours in total, and that isn't healthy. I know that's not healthy, but at the time it was how I could cope. It was how I could keep myself safe, and I think, sleeping a bit extra for a few days is not going to do you much harm in the long run, rather than doing something that you might regret. And so as a coping mechanism, sleep works really well for me. I hope to never go back to the insomnia that I suffered. And, I think that is why I do stick so rigidly to my routine. But I'd be interested to hear kind of what, other people's routines are with regards to sleep. Whether they need to stick to quite a rigid routine like I do, or whether, they kind of just can be really flexible with it. We are all different, and we all, our bodies do need different amounts of sleep, just like, our bodies need different amounts of food, our bodies need different amounts of water. We're not all the same, and our bodies, are pretty good at letting us know what they need. But I'd also like to add, I do get a lot of, stick from my friends for the amount I sleep. I think a lot of people think I'm lazy, and I don't think I'm a lazy person. I just think that it's my coping mechanism, and if my coping mechanism was to, for example, go to the gym every day, you wouldn't take the mick out of somebody for that. Or if my coping mechanism was to, skip with a skipping rope for 2 hours a day, you wouldn't take the mick out of somebody for that. So I don't think it's really fair to take the mick out of somebody for, using sleep as a coping mechanism. Anyway, take care, guys, and on the 13th, my moving video shall be up for you to see, and I can't wait. Okay, take care, bye.